What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to cover every single challenge in the Time to Die mission in 007 First Light. I'm going to show you the fastest and easiest ways to complete each challenge. Whether you're trying to unlock every reward, earn 100% completion, or if you're just stuck on a specific objective, this series has you covered. Each part focuses on one challenge at a time with clear step-by-step instructions so you can get it done as quickly as possible. Completing every challenge in this mission will reward you with the Casual Resort outfit for tactical simulations. So if you're working towards unlocking every outfit and completing everything the game has to offer, you are in the right place. If this guide helps you out, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more 007 First Light guides. I am also covering collectibles, hidden secrets, some mission walkthroughs, and everything else you need for 100% completion. With that said, let's jump into today's challenge. Okay, so for the Wraith challenge in the Time to Die mission, the objective is to reach Lorca without being detected. And this takes place from checkpoint 10. I'm not gonna lie, this was one of the toughest stealth challenges in the game so far. And not because the actual stealth mission is difficult, but because you can do the same thing 10 different times and you might get the challenge only one time. It took me quite a few attempts to find a route that was both consistent and reliable. If you're having trouble, I highly recommend lowering the difficulty to novice since it gives you a little bit more room for error. Now, as soon as the checkpoint begins, you want to run out of the room you're in through the window and then immediately just go to the right and around the mountain ledge on the outside. Basically, this is the only way to go. Once you do that, you're going to drop down to the lower area and you're going to immediately crouch. In this area, there are three enemies. And this is like a bar area. There's going to be one behind a couch on your left that is not as easy to see. Anyway, you want to start by luring the guard on the right over to your position and try to lure him as much inside the vegetation as much as you can. Once he's close enough, you want to perform a silent takedown. Next, you're going to repeat the exact same strategy with the guard that is hiding behind the couch on the left side of the area. You want to wait for him to approach and then you want to take him out quietly as well. With those guards out of the way, you can carefully work your way around the bar and silently take down the final enemy in the area. Now, you want to leave the bar through the right, go up the stairs, and then head towards the stone pathway that's on the left. Before you enter the next section, stay crouched and immediately throw a smoke bomb at the enemy that is waiting ahead. If you get too close, this enemy will see you, so you have to do it from pretty much where you see me do it in the video. Once you do that, rush through and then get to the smoke and perform the takedown. Now, instead of moving on right away, you want to use this new unconscious guard as bait because there's another enemy that is nearby and he will come over to investigate, which gives you the perfect opportunity for another silent takedown. Just stay behind the palm tree and carefully go around him so that he doesn't see you. Now, from here, you can sneak towards the final area. To cross it safely, what you want to do is you want to throw one smoke bomb at the cushion chair thing that's going to be pretty much directly in front of you. There's a guy behind that. And you're going to want to throw a second smoke bomb right on the bar, right? There's a guy in the middle of the bar. You want to throw it right there. That smoke should create enough cover for you to just basically sprint straight to the end without being detected and complete the challenge. After the cutscene ends, you're going to get the Wraith challenge and it will be completed. Hopefully, this route helps you out. For the unlicensed to kill challenge in the time to die mission, your objective is to rescue Ellis without killing any web mercenaries. And we're going to be starting from checkpoint 9. The key here is to avoid unnecessary encounters and completely rely on your gadgets instead of lethal takedowns. Now, as soon as the checkpoint begins, you're going to head towards the roof window that is at the back of the area. Once you get to the window, you're going to use your Q lens to hack it open, then crouch and drop inside. As soon as you drop inside, move to the left side of the room and walk hidden behind the beds. This lets you slip past the two enemies without being spotted because they're just basically looking at the wall for some reason. Continue through the doors into the hallway and then past the next set of doors until you reach the bar. Make sure to open the doors and not kick them, because if you kick them, you will get seen. Now, after you pass the second set of doors, there's a guard nearby in the bar area. You want to use your tranquilizer dart on him to quietly take him out, and then jump over the bar, and then immediately jump over the railing on your left so that you can basically drop down the stairs below. Now, you're going to keep going forward and you're going to head left into a kitchen and you're going to take cover behind the big counter that is in the middle. Now, there's going to be a guard in the back of the room that is going to automatically start walking towards your location when you get into the kitchen. So once he's close enough, you want to activate the nearby radio that is on the kitchen counter. The sound is going to distract the guard and it's going to pull his attention away, which gives you an opening so that you can sneak past him unnoticed. After you get by the guard, you want to vault over the railing that is directly ahead and then drop down the next flight of stairs. Turn right, unlock the double doors, and enter the room where Ellis is being held. As soon as you enter the room with Ellis, the unlicensed to kill challenge will be complete. For the Pacifist challenge in the Time to Die mission, you simply have to complete both the Wraith challenge, where you reach Lorca without being detected, and the Unlicensed to Kill challenge, where you rescue Ellis without killing any web mercenaries. Once both of those challenges have been completed, Pacifist will unlock automatically. For the Quiet Man challenge in the Time to Die mission, your objective is to enter the hung villa and confront Ramon without being detected. We're going to be starting from checkpoint 5. This challenge is mostly about taking the fastest route through the level while using your gadgets to bypass the trickier sections. Now, as soon as the checkpoint begins, you want to head straight down the stairs. When you reach the next area, instead of going forward, you're going to take a little path that is on the right. It's covered by plants. And you're going to enter one of the just vegetation sections of the area. Now, once you get to the bottom, you're going to turn right and you're going to continue straight ahead until you come to an area that is decorated with several wind chimes. You want to keep moving past the wind chimes and you'll eventually reach a bar. Go around the left side of the bar and you will arrive at Ramon's villa. From here, you want to take the path on the left through the plants. You're basically going around the main door. Shortly after, you're going to trigger a brief cutscene showing two guards that are talking. Now, continue following this route. You're going to be climbing your way around outside of the building, and eventually, you're going to end up right outside the villa, right under the villa, hidden amongst the plants. Now, there are two guards off to your right, but you can safely ignore them as long as you stay crouched and you move carefully. So move forward and then take the path that is to the left and into the next area. In this area, you're going to encounter two more guards. Now, it is possible to sneak around them, but I think it's a lot easier and more consistent to just use your gadgets. So you fire a tranquilizer dart at the first guard, and then you throw a smoke bomb at the second guard. While he's disoriented, you run straight past and then you climb onto the roof and make your way to the rooftop window. Use your Q lens to hack the window open, then drop inside and immediately take down the guard that is below you. Once you're inside the villa, just follow the hallway through the two sets of doors, and this is going to trigger another long cutscene where you talk to Ramon. Once that cutscene is over, the Quiet Man challenge will be completed. For the Panther challenge in the Time to Die mission, your objective is to reach the Emperor Villa's roof without being detected. We are starting on checkpoint 8. This challenge can be a little intimidating because there are a lot of enemies along the route, but with the right strategy, it's actually not that bad. Now, as soon as the checkpoint begins, you want to quietly take down the guard that's directly below you. You can't really do it any other way. You have to take him down to start this part. Now, this is going to cause the second guard nearby to come over and investigate. So when he gets close enough, perform another silent takedown. With those two guys out of the way, you want to move forward while sticking to the left side of the area. As you continue, you're going to come across another guard. You can take him out before moving on. You can ignore him too. It's basically up to you. Anyway, let's keep sneaking along the left path until you reach the next section with three enemies. You're going to have to climb over some stones and you're going to get to the next section. When you get close enough, one of the guards will naturally, as part of the mission, start walking towards your position. So just wait for him to come within range and then quietly take him down. Now it's time to get past the remaining two guards. So throw a smoke bomb between them and immediately sprint through and then toward the left side of the area so that you can keep climbing. Now climb up to the rock and then reach the upper level. Once you're on top, you're going to find again another group of three guards guarding the path ahead. Now, you can lure them and eliminate them one at a time if you want to play it safe, but I actually found a faster method that I like better, and it's basically just move in just close enough to attract the attention of the first two guards by luring them, and then back away and around the large rock so that they lose sight of you. While they're repositioning, you can throw a smoke bomb at the final guard and just run past them to the objective. From there, you can jump across the building, run up the stairs, and head through the door. This is going to trigger a short cutscene, and once it finishes, the Panther challenge will be completed. For the Ghost challenge in the Time to Die mission, all you have to do is complete both the Quiet Man, where you enter the hung villa and confront Ramon without being detected, and Panther, where you reach the Emperor Villa's roof without being detected. As soon as you have completed both of those challenges, Ghost will unlock automatically. No additional steps are required. For the Lights Out challenge in the Time to Die mission, your objective is to knock out the power and kill all the lights. And we're going to be starting on checkpoint 16. This is one of the quicker challenges in the mission, and you can have it finished in about 1 or 2 minutes. Now, as soon as the checkpoint begins, you want to move forward to trigger the short opening cutscene. Once you regain control, you want to climb onto the large truck and silently take down the guard standing on top of the truck. After that, you want to use the truck to pick up Greenway and continue basically following the objective path. Now, a little farther ahead, another short cutscene will play where Greenway hands you a sniper rifle. As soon as you're back in control, aim at the large spotlight tower that's in front of you, and you want to shoot the weak point that is in the tower to disable it. After that, you want to immediately aim for the large fuel tank that is on the right, and you want to fire another shot. After a few seconds, the resulting explosion and chain reaction is going to bring everything crashing down, destroying the remaining lights. Once everything has collapsed, the lights out challenge will unlock. For the Who's Counting challenge in the Time to Die mission, your objective is to get more kills than Greenway during the Quarry Blitz shootout starting from checkpoint 15. Fortunately, this is one of the easier combat challenges in the mission, and there's a good chance you will unlock it during a normal playthrough without even trying. As soon as the shootout begins, focus on eliminating enemies as quickly as possible. The biggest tip that I can give you is to prioritize the enemies that have a little green icon above their heads. Those are the targets that Greenway is about to shoot, so if you take them out first, it prevents him from getting the kill. You should also keep an eye out for explosive fuel tanks that are scattered throughout the map, because when you shoot them at the right time, you can take out multiple enemies at once, which helps you build a comfortable lead over Greenway. So basically, just keep pushing through the firefight, clearing enemies whenever you have the opportunity. Once you have made it past the main shootout section, the game will compare your total kills to Greenway's, and if you finish with the higher count, the Who's Counting challenge will unlock automatically. For the Assault challenge in the Time to Die mission, you have to finish both the Lights Out challenge, where you knock out the power and destroy all the lights, and the Who's Counting challenge, where you get more kills than Greenway during the Quarry Blitz shootout. As soon as both of those challenges are complete, Assault will unlock automatically. No extra steps are required. For the Pool Inspector challenge in the Time to Die mission, your objective is to stealth your way into the Serenity space starting from checkpoint 5. This is one of the quickest challenges in the mission, and you can complete it in 1 or 2 minutes. Now, as soon as the checkpoint begins, head down the stairs towards the next area. When you reach the next section, instead of going forward, there is a small pathway on your right that is lined with plants. You want to follow this path all the way to the bottom. Once you get there, immediately turn around and climb up into the pool area. From there, all you have to do is continue following the path ahead. A few moments later, you're going to come across Theresa Lorca. As soon as you reach her, the Pool Inspector challenge will unlock automatically. For the Yogi challenge in the Time to Die mission, your objective is to enter the Hung Villa disguised as the yoga instructor, and you'll be starting from checkpoint 5. This challenge requires you to obtain the yoga instructor's disguise before making your way to Ramon's villa. So, as soon as the checkpoint begins, head down the stairs. Now, before you reach the next area, take a slight right onto the path that is lined with plants. So instead of going forward, take the little shortcut to the right. When you reach the bottom, turn right at the pool chairs and then follow that stone pathway as it curves to the left and downhill. Now, continue along this path until you come to a large brown sign. Turn left, turn around, and then head down the stairs and enter the Tranquility Cave. As you make your way down the stairs, you're going to see a window to your right, and then you're going to spot a laptop. You can use your Q lens to hack this laptop. That will change the music in the Tranquility Cave, which will make the yoga instructor on the opposite side of the cave come to turn it off. So, As soon as you activate the hack, you want to quickly make your way around the cave and you want to follow the yoga instructor into the locker area. Once inside, you want to read the note that is posted on the wall that is right above the blue yoga mat, and then you want to interact with the actual mat to acquire it and to get the yoga instructor disguise. Once you've done this, you can now leave the locker room and simply follow the mission markers all the way to Ramon's villa. Approach the entrance while wearing your new disguise. Once you successfully walk past the two guards outside the villa posing as the yoga instructor, the Yogi challenge will unlock automatically. For the Zen No More challenge in the Time to Die mission, your objective is to change the music in the Tranquility Cave. And we will be starting from checkpoint 5. This is another quick challenge that can be completed in 1 or 2 minutes. Now, as soon as the checkpoint begins, head down the stairs and straight. Just before entering the next area, take a slight right onto the path that is lined with plants. Follow this path to the bottom, then turn right once you get to the pool chairs and continue along the stone pathway as it curves left and downhill. Keep following this path until you reach a large brown sign. Turn left and then turn around and head down the stairs to enter the Tranquility Cave. As you go down the stairs, look to your right and look through the window. You're going to see a laptop inside the room. That's the locker room. You're going to use your Q lens to hack the laptop, and that will change the music. As soon as that is completed, the music will change and the Zen No More challenge will unlock immediately. For the Blanc the Brute challenge in the Time to Die mission, your objective is to get rid of the Velvet Lantern bartender through intimidation or persuasion. And we're going to be starting from checkpoint 5. This challenge involves a bit of social stealth, so let's get started. As soon as the checkpoint begins, you want to head down the stairs and follow the stone pathway to the left. You're going to continue past the pool, you're going to turn right, and you're going to follow the stone path all the way downhill until you arrive at a bar that is decorated with a ton of yellow lanterns. Now, you want to stay on the left side of this area and continue down the path until you find a man wearing a pink shirt and white shorts. Speak with him, and he's going to tell you that in order to get into the party, you need an invitation. After the conversation, just wait nearby, and eventually, two women are going to walk out of the party. Once they're close enough, there's a number of ways that you can distract them, but basically, we're going to use a dart and we're going to steal one of their invitations. Now we turn back, we return to the man in pink, and then we just basically walk right through using the invitation. You're going to follow the path to the next bar and you're going to meet Ellis White. There's going to be a cutscene here where he's basically going to tell you that you have to accompany one of his associates. So follow the associate back to the bar with the yellow lanterns. And then once you arrive, you want to walk up to the bar and read one of the wine lists that is on the bar first. After you read the wine list, you want to speak to the bartender and you want to choose the dialogue option that says order off menu. Now you can continue through the conversation and you can either select to intimidate him or be nice. Either one will work. But basically, just keep using the dialogue options until the conversation ends. And once the conversation is over, the Blanc the Brute challenge will unlock. For the Party Crasher challenge in the Time to Die mission, Your objective is to enter Ellis's party by stealing a party invitation. And you'll be starting from checkpoint 5. Now, this is a pretty quick challenge once you know where to go. As soon as the checkpoint begins, you want to head down the stairs and you want to follow the stone pathway to the left. You want to continue past the pool, turn right, and then you want to follow the stone path that is there and then go all the way down the hill until you reach the bar that is decorated with a bunch of yellow lanterns. In this area, you want to stay on the left side and you want to continue down the path until you find a man that is wearing a pink shirt and he is guarding the entrance. You want to speak to him and he will explain that you'll need an invitation before you are allowed inside. Now, all you have to do here is wait for the two women that are going to exit the party, so just wait nearby. And once they're close enough, you can use a tranquilizer dart on one of the women and steal her party invitation. With the invitation in hand, you can walk past the guard in the pink shirt and you can use it to gain access to the party. As soon as you make it past the entrance, the Party Crasher challenge will unlock. For the Keymaster challenge in the Time to Die mission, your objective is to get the Ocean View Bar key from the storage room without being detected. And we're going to be starting in checkpoint 5. As soon as the checkpoint begins, head down the stairs and then follow the stone pathway to the left. Continue past the pool and then turn right and follow the path all the way down the hill until you reach a bar that has a bunch of yellow lanterns. This is where we're going to steal the key later. Now, stay to the left of this area and continue down the path until you find a man wearing a pink shirt guarding the entrance to the private party. Speak with him, and he'll explain that you need an invitation. Wait nearby for the two women who leave the party, and then use a tranquilizer dart on one of the women and take her invitation. Now, return to the guard in the pink shirt and use the invitation to enter. Follow the path to the next bar and speak with Ellis White. There's going to be a cutscene here where he's going to basically ask you to follow one of his men to the bar to get the key. So, follow the associate back to the Velvet Lantern bar. This is the bar with all the yellow lanterns. And once you arrive, walk up to the bar and read the wine list. After you read a wine list, speak to the bartender and select order of the menu and continue through the conversation until it ends. Once the conversation ends, the bartender is going to walk away and you can walk past him and head into the back room. Now, turn left into the storage area and inside you're going to see two men. There is a guy that is standing and then there's a guy that is crouching. So you want to use a tranquilizer dart on the guy that is standing and then quietly sneak past both of them. After you do this on the wall, you're going to see that the Ocean View Bar key is hanging on a little hook so you can interact with it to collect it. Vault over the wall, and as soon as you pick it up, the Keymaster challenge will unlock. For the Bathroom Bomb challenge in the Time to Die mission, your objective is to knock out Ramon's security detail in the bathroom from the roof window above. And we're going to be starting at checkpoint 5. As soon as the checkpoint begins, head straight down the stairs. When you reach the next area, or right before you reach it, rather, take the path that is on the right and it's covered by plants. Now, once you go down the hill, you want to turn right and continue straight until you reach an area that has a large wind chime structure on the roof. Keep moving past the wind chimes until you arrive at the bar. Now, once you're at the bar, go to the left side and then you're going to reach Ramon's villa. Take the path that is on the left through the plants, and after a short cutscene showing two guards talking, continue climbing around the outside of the villa. Eventually, you're going to end up underneath the house, hidden in vegetation. There's going to be two guards on your right, but you can ignore them and you can stay crouched as you move along the left hand path into the next area. Here, you're going to encounter two more guards. Now, it's possible to sneak around them, but I find it much easier to just basically use your gadgets. So, you want to fire a tranquilizer dart at the first guard and then throw a smoke bomb at the second guard and just sprint past while everybody's distracted. Climb up the rock wall onto the roof and make your way to the rooftop window. Use your Q lens to hack the window open and then immediately perform a takedown on the guard that is standing below. As soon as you knock out Ramon's security detail from the window, the bathroom bomb challenge will unlock. For the Give Me a Minute challenge in the mission, Time to Die, your objective is to let Lorca stabilize before investigating Emperor Village. And we're going to be starting from checkpoint 6. This is one of the easiest challenges in the mission since it simply requires a little patience. As soon as the checkpoint begins, watch the opening cutscene. After it ends, follow the mission markers until you're prompted to relax on the pool chair. After another short cutscene, Lorca will suddenly experience a health issue, and your objective will update. Follow the mission markers all the way to the entrance of Lorca's villa, but do not go inside. Instead, just simply stand outside the door and wait. After a short amount of time, Lorca will stabilize on her own, and the Give Me a Minute challenge will unlock automatically. For the Phantom Challenge in the Time to Die mission, your objective is to reach Ellis in the wine cellar without being detected, and you'll be starting from checkpoint 9. As soon as the checkpoint begins, head towards the roof window that is at the back of the building. Use your Q lens to hack it open and then crouch and drop inside. As soon as you land, move to the left side of the room behind the beds, which allows you to avoid the two guards that are standing nearby without alerting them. Continue through the doors into the hallway, then pass through the next set of doors until you reach the bar area. Use a tranquilizer dart on the nearby guard and then vault over the bar. Immediately jump over the railing on your left to drop down on the stairs below. Now, head left into the kitchen and take cover behind the counter. Wait for the guard at the back of the room to begin walking towards you. Once he's close enough, activate the nearby radio on the counter to distract him. While he's investigating the noise, quietly sneak past him. Next, vault over the railing and head down the next flight of stairs. Turn right, unlock the double doors, and enter the wine cellar where Ellis is waiting. As soon as you reach Ellis without ever being detected, the Phantom Challenge will unlock. For the Two Birds, One Stone challenge in the Time to Die mission, your objective is to kill two or more enemies with a single shot using Greenway, and we're going to be starting from checkpoint 14. Now, this is actually one of the easier challenges in the mission, and there's a good chance you'll have it unlocked naturally during a normal playthrough. After the opening cutscene, you'll enter a section where Bond's hands are tied. Since you can't use your own weapons, your only option is to mark targets for Greenway to kill. Instead of marking individual enemies, keep an eye out for environmental hazards like explosive barrels, fuel tanks, or hanging cranes. Mark one of these hazards for Greenway to shoot when multiple enemies are standing nearby. when Greenway fires a single shot that triggers the hazard and the resulting explosion or fallen object takes out at least two enemies, the two birds, one stone challenge will unlock. For the Thief Challenge in the Time to Die mission, your objective is to steal three of Greenway's kills during the quarry shootout, and you will be starting from checkpoint 15. This is another straightforward challenge, and there's a good chance you'll unlock it naturally during a normal playthrough. As the firefight begins, keep an eye out for enemies with a green icon above their heads. Those are the targets that Greenway has selected and is about to shoot. Your goal is simple: eliminate those enemies before Greenway does. Stay aggressive and prioritize any marked targets as soon as they appear. If you're quick enough to take out three of Greenway's intended kills before he can fire, the challenge will unlock. You don't need to finish the encounter immediately, just keep watching for those green markers and beat Greenway to the punch. For the Marble Madness Challenge in the Time to Die mission, your objective is to kill five web mercenaries using the marble slabs in the quarry, and you'll be starting from checkpoint 15. Now, this is a fun environmental challenge, and it's easier than it sounds once you know what you're looking for. As soon as the checkpoint begins, make your way into the main quarry shootout. Throughout this area, you're going to notice large marble slabs suspended above the battlefield, and they're hanging on cranes that are lifting this equipment. So instead of focusing only on the enemies, keep an eye on these hanging slabs. Whenever a mercenary or two move underneath one, shoot the support holding it in place. The slab will crash down, instantly crushing anyone standing below. There are several of these hanging marble slabs spread throughout the quarry, so don't worry if you miss one. Just keep advancing through the encounter and look for the next opportunity. Once you have crushed a total of five web mercenaries using the falling marble slabs, the Marble Madness challenge will unlock. For the You Talk Too Much challenge in the Time to Die mission, your objective is to throw the web mercenary over the railing of the mining truck, and we're going to be starting at checkpoint 16. Now, this is one of the fastest challenges in the mission, and it only takes like less than a minute to complete. As soon as the checkpoint begins, move forward and watch the short opening cutscene. Once you regain control, climb onto the massive mining truck where the enemy is waiting. Instead of using a normal melee attack, use your shoulder charge or a grab to knock the guard backward. If you position yourself correctly, the impact will send him flying over the truck's railing. And as soon as the guard falls off the mining truck, the You Talk Too Much challenge will unlock. For the Completionist challenge in the Time to Die mission, all you have to do is complete every other single challenge in the Time to Die mission. Once you have finished them all, this challenge will unlock automatically, and you will be rewarded with the Casual Resort outfit for tactical simulations. If you have been following this guide from beginning to end, congratulations, you have now completed every challenge in Time to Die, and you have earned another exclusive outfit on your journey towards 100% completion of the game. And that is every single challenge in the Time to Die mission completed. If this compilation helped you unlock the Casual Resort outfit, please be sure to leave a like. It really helps support the channel. And if you're going for 100% completion, don't forget to subscribe because I'll be covering every challenge, collectible, and unlock in 007 First Light. You're going to also find a link in the description to my complete 007 First Light collectible locations guide. along with all my other walkthroughs to help you fully complete the game. Thank you so much for watching and congratulations on completing another mission. I will see you in the next 007 First Light guide.